So getting more real Instagram followers has become insanely difficult over the past few years. Getting results like this is not really that common anymore. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how you can go out there and get tons of real, highly targeted Instagram followers without having to do follow for follow, without having to buy shoutouts, without having to do any of this weird stuff. Heck, you don't even have to log into your account and do anything by yourself. And no, I'm not talking about paying someone to do anything or hiring someone to manage your account for you. None of that stuff. Just stay to the end of the video and you will know exactly how this is done and how you can get hundreds of real targeted followers every single day to your Instagram account. So without wasting any more time, let's get straight into the video right now. So the way this works, guys, is by using one special method, and that is called the mass story viewing method. And I've actually made a video in the past regarding the mass story viewing method, and it was a video that got a lot of views, a lot of people liked it, because obviously the method works. But now this should be kind of seen as a follow-up video to my previous one, because now you can not only mass view stories, but you can also mass like them. And the beauty is when you like a story, if the person has notifications enabled, they will be notified if you like their story. So now imagine how effective that method actually becomes once you actually implement liking stories. Just for the people who don't actually know how it really works, let me explain it real quick. So the mass story viewing method really just means that you go out there and view tens of thousands of stories or even more, every single day of highly targeted people who could be interested in your content. And when someone views your story that you don't really know, you will check that person out, most likely. Most people do. Most people are curious. They want to know who is that guy, right? And say you actually have an awesome profile and you provide a lot of value and you already got a bunch of followers maybe, that person that you just viewed a story of, they will check you out and they will see, oh, that guy is exactly someone I could be, that guy posts some nice quotes, or that guy post some awesome videos, some awesome content and whatnot, right? And they will follow you. A lot of people will follow you using this method, and it's so much more effective than the, let's say, the follow for follow method, because with the follow for follow method, there is a limit, right? You can only follow a certain amount of people every single day, and every single day Instagram is getting stricter with that, right? So they're reducing the follow limits and they give you action blocks. When you follow too many people, they give you action blocks, and it can even harm your account. You even risk your account getting banned if you follow too many people. With the mass story viewing method, people love doing that because there is no limit to how many stories you can view. So now we all know how the mass story viewing method works. It's pretty much just you view hundreds of thousands of stories and you have a certain follow back rate of people who see that you've checked out their story. They will come to your profile, and if they find your profile interesting, they will obviously follow you. Now, that is all done by highly precise targeting. So you only want to view stories of people that could potentially be interested in your content, which means that you will have certain targets, which could be hashtags, usernames, the explore page, stuff like that, where you will pretty much get a list of people that you can view the stories of, which will be tens of thousands of people every single day to make this method effective. So now you might ask yourselves, oh, if I have to view tens of thousands of stories every single day, how can I do this, right? And the answer is you can't. What you need to do is you need to get a tool called Wolfgrove. Wolfgrove is pretty much the only tool right now in the whole market that allows you to mass story view and mass story like at the same time. So now let me show you how to use Wolfgrove and how effective it actually is. So now we are logged into our Wolfgrove account right here. And as you can see, I'm already on the whole settings page right here for the mass story and mass story liking feature. And obviously I already got my account added. If you want to add your account, you simply go to add account, then you go right here. You can enter your username, your password, and select your platform, iOS or Android, and it's pretty straightforward and you're good to go. Okay, so then you want to go down here to the Mass Story Engager Pro tool is what it's called. And there you basically have a bunch of options right here, okay? You have all of these targeting options, right? So you can target people based on a certain person's followers. So if you have a certain account that is very similar to what you want to do, and he has a few million followers, you can target all of these followers, right? Then you can also do hashtags, the explore page, and explore page likers, which pretty much means all people who like posts on your explore page. Obviously, the explore page is different for everyone because it's dependent on the algorithm. You mainly want to target specific usernames. That's what I found to be the most effective thing you can do nowadays with Wolfgrove. You just want to simply select followers and then put a bunch of usernames right here. I think 30 to 40 or maybe 50 is recommended, and that's pretty much all you got to do. You just got to add usernames right there, and then you want to go down to story actions, and now here you can choose a bunch of stuff, right? The most important thing right here is obviously the view stories and the like stories, right? So you make sure this is always checked. And also make sure you select once per 30 days right here, which means that you will only like the story of a person once every 30 days. Because if you did it like every day all the time, that would be spammy and they might report you, right? So that is very, that you should never do that. So always choose once per 30 days. That's very important. With viewing stories, none of this matters because there's no limit really to viewing stories. You can view tens of thousands of stories every single day. It doesn't really matter, okay? Then you also want to select post voting, post sliding, quiz answers, and countdown, just to give it a little bit more spice to get more reactions out of it. But the main thing is going to be the view stories and the like stories. And that is the thing that's different right here in this video, is that we can now like stories and not just view stories. And that's so amazing because people will get a notification if you like their stories. Once that is done, another amazing feature that you can enable, and obviously there's many more features. You can even do following and all of this stuff with this software. I will not go into this in this video because this is about the mass story viewing method, and that's all that really matters. You know, you only really need this to get a lot of followers, trust me. You want to enable source tracking, right? You want to click here, you want to check this right here, because what this does is it basically lets the software identify what actions and target type gets you the new followers and engagement on the stats page, which pretty much means that the software will figure out by itself what targets are the best ones for you, which targets are working the best to generate real highly targeted followers for your account, and it will focus its efforts on that. So always enable this right here. Once you've done that, you just want to go down here, go to active, select active, and then click save, right? The software will now go out there and view tens of thousands of stories every single day. So now that you pretty much know how this is done, let me summarize it real quick for you again, okay? So in order to get followers right now, real highly targeted followers, all you got to do is identify your niche, your market, meaning big accounts that are pretty much like your account, just bigger, and you want to target those accounts. So figure out your niche. Then you want to go out there and get a tool like Wolfgrove to mass story view and mass story like. You want to add your account there. And then the third step is simply to let it run and wait for new followers to come in. It's really as simple as that. And by the way, I also got something very special for you guys today. If you like this type of content, and if you think this really helped you, I created a little page for you guys where you can schedule a 100% free call with me, where we will pretty much look at your business, maybe look at your Instagram account. I know most of you guys out there, you kind of want to, if you're watching this video right now, to be honest, you are trying to do something with Instagram. 95% of you guys are watching this right now. You're not just using Instagram for fun, or social media in general just for fun. You want to actually do something. Maybe you are an artist, maybe you're a rapper, maybe you have a small business, maybe you are some sort of teacher, some sort of instructor. You want to teach people how to do something on the internet. You want to sell a course, whatever you want to do. It doesn't really matter. If you got something going on right there that you want to promote, that's the main thing. If you want to promote something, it doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter if it's music, art, or whatever it is, business. If you want to make money, sales, it doesn't really matter. If you are interested in using the advantages of social media, especially Instagram, obviously, I got this little page for you in the this little site in the description that you can just click. You just click this link, and it will take you to a page where you can simply schedule a free call with me to see if there's any kind of value that I can provide to you in person. I've never really done this before. It is kind of the first time that I'm doing this. So if you're interested, be sure to just click the link below and schedule a free call. And I hope to talk to you very soon. That being said, to all the other people who don't want to schedule a call with me, I totally get that. That's totally fine. But yeah, if you like this video, be sure to leave a like right now. Also subscribe to the channel. And that being said, see you in the next video.